Good morning, welcome to day 2 of PAX and day 4 of my freaking journey in Seattle. My buddy here just finally caved in and got The World Ends With You because everyone is playing it. Honestly, they even refer to it as Twerry Fest or Twerry Con because it's the biggest game. You get lots of free shit if you beat the game already. We're heading in for our Saturday at PAX and I'll keep you up to date with new interviews and much more fun stuff that you've never seen before. My character looks like so far, then we're gonna see this one. What the fuck? It'll play the hi-hat. Again, here's something that'll make you pee your pants backwards. It's StarCraft 2. Alright, well, aside from the fact that I've got shitty equipment, it's not that hard to get an interview in this place, so this is a good future for, you know, interest type programming of lifestyle, nature, comics, and video games. Let's keep going around.
I'm Seg, the build and distribution engineer of Telltale, aka the finisher. When programming and design and everybody's all done, they tell me I make it nice and pretty.
Nice and pretty?
Pretty bow, yeah. Pretty bow.
Very nice, very nice.
And then, you know, give it to test where they beat the crap out of it, the cycle repeats, and then when it's done, I either give it to, if it's a console game, give it to the console manufacturer, or to the internet. Sam Max Season 2, we finished the initial run of it in April, and now it's available as a box set, which is the DVD of all the episodes, including a bunch of extras. It's the second season of our episodic game. It takes about 2-4 hours per episode to play, depending on how fast you play a game. It's enough time for you to jump in and jump out, get an experience, and then for our initial run, the next month you get the next episode. We have Season 1 and Season 2 available on Windows. We are also going into Wii with Season 1. It will be a Wii disc in retail sometime in the fall. If you're coming to us for the first time, it is definitely a rewarding experience for the Wii. About the only thing that's similar to the experience is Strong Mad School Game for Attractive People, which is available on WiiWare as downloadable content, as well as Windows. It's a co-release. We release at the same time.
Alright, so we're here at the SouthPeak booth with
Sean Smith.
And you are the creator of this here little game called
Ninja Town.
Alright, what can you tell us about Ninja Town?
Well, it's an action strategy game, so there's RTS type elements in the game where you're basically the old master ninja, acting as a general, placing ninja troops, units, which you're defending against the wee devils that are coming into Ninja Town. You're making decisions that you do in RTS games. You're upgrading units, you're trying to find the units that are paired best against the enemies that are coming in. There is a multiplayer mode. It's a local Wi-Fi, so single and two-card play. It's competitive, so you're playing against an opponent on the same map, and depending on how well you do, you're either doing something bad to your opponent or you're getting bonuses for doing well. Even though our world is filled with ninjas, they're not your typical ninjas. I mean, you can just tell by the graphics that it's a little different. There's definitely a level of humor and absurdity that we're trying to do here. Things like the ninja dropping and the mayor ninja and the ninja consultant, more in that mode in terms of the style of the game and the style of humor. My company, I'm not from SouthPeak, I'm from Shonimals, and we've worked with the developer Venom to create this game. So really my background is in character design and toy design. What we do is develop characters and stories and design those things. So, you know, we make things like this little guy here. This is a macho ninja, and this is the zombie ninja. Like we do, so we do, you know, T-shirts and other toys and products, stickers, buttons, that sort of thing. So, what comes from developing stories and characters in that way is that we can really make them for anything else if we have the opportunity. In this case, it was a great opportunity to make a game, so we were really excited to really flesh out our world and then have have it be interactive in the way that only gaming can kind of bring it.
I just saw a mustache with a mustache. Is that you guys made the mustache with a mustache?
Yeah, that's us.
I've seen that before. My roommates love it. So,
oh, sweet. Yeah, so that's part of the Shonimals world. So Ninja Town is like one country within the world of Shonimals. And the mustache goes by Mustachio. It's from a different country. It's like to the east of Ninja Town. We have 18 different countries in our world. Most of those are already developed that are full of characters. We have over 400 characters that we've developed since we started doing what we do. So we're excited to kind of expand on all that and see what else can be made. Go to ninjatown.com for Ninja Town related stuff and Shonimals.com for any Shonimals related stuff.
This is Impulse, or one of the Pax 10 things. It's a physics-based game where you have magnetism. You can change the polarity of your character, which is a little probe that's a circular object that moves around. And we've got magnetic walls that you can attach to all around. And we also have the ability to propel yourself in certain directions. The obstacles you have is mainly the level design itself. And each level is compartmented, so there's different compartments, and you have to unlock the doors to get to the next area. So that's the basic gist of the game.
How long did it take to make this game?
We spent 10 weeks. We had a playable demo for the GDC conference by week 8. So
excellent.
It's a very tight time frame. We got a lot done.
The game is called Chronotron. It is a puzzling platformer game. It is a flash-based game. It is free and available online right now. You are a robot who is going back in time to help yourself solve puzzles. On the screen, you're trying to get a circuit board. Inevitably, there's obstacles between your time pod, the blue box, and the circuit board you need. So what you do is you program a robot to go through a series of events. You then go back to your time pod, go back in time, interact with yourself. Your previous self does all of the things that you did previously. With your new self, you then hopefully get further along in the game. You get everyone back to the time pod with the circuit board, you move on to the next level. It gets harder and harder, and you'll get to stages where you'll need 5 or 6 robots at the same time.
Excellent. What's the future for this game? Will it be available for live arcade at some point, or?
Before we showed up at the convention, there was nothing specifically planned. At this point, a lot has been discussed. Can't really talk more about it beyond me.
The idea behind this game is that in the afterworld, souls need kind of a nourishing sushi meal to finish passing on, right? But the problem is something's going wrong and they're not getting fed. So you're kind of a samurai who's been called into the afterlife to figure out what the hell's going on and sort of fix things up a bit. You have 10 and it only takes 5. So you want to go ahead and unlock that and move forward. Now when you unlock a gate, you also get an emblem that burns onto your sword permanently. And that represents an ingredient. So anytime you cook, you will have that ingredient to work with. So you can see the emblem turns into one ingredient, which is what you have. It's fatty tuna here, right? And you can see that he wants fatty tuna, so that's a good thing. Now you're the orange bar and you're the blue bar. Blue items can only match blue and orange can only match orange, right? So you're used for serving those. Yeah. All right, you're doing it. So you can go ahead and click on those to serve them. Perfect. Every time you match something, you get a point up there. So you need to match the point total to continue. You need to get that many points.
My name is Brent Elfiri. I'm from Seattle. Our game is Strange Attractors 2. The game uses 2 buttons. The left mouse button is gravity, the right mouse button is anti-gravity.
Oh, cool.
And depending on which button you press, you're going to be attracted or repelled from the glowing objects on the screen. The objective in these early levels is to collect white stars. And you're going to see an exit gate with a number on it, and that's how many white stars you have to collect to move on to the next room.
Okay.
As the game progresses, it gets harder. The white stars are actually going to act as your health. And you're going to have, enemies and hazards to try to dodge and stay alive at the same time. And also, you're not going to be going from room to room, which can become much less linear. So you might have 3 exit gates you have to choose from.
Oh, okay.
And try to find the exit to the entire level.
My name is Frank Wilson. With Quick the Pixel Games, we work on the law here, which is kind of a game where you're kind of this creature Frank, and you have a buddy Maw who likes to eat everything, and pretty much you take him around the world, let him eat things. He gets bigger and bigger and bigger as the game goes on. Starts out the size of a basketball, by the end of the game, he's so big you're actually running around on top of it. When he gets to certain sizes, he can eat other creatures. When he eats creatures, he can get powers from creatures. So he eats a fire creature, he gets the fire power. They can burn some plants to get through, an area that was blocked before to kind of solve the puzzle. What we're really trying to do with the game is make the game be kind of push live arcade to be more like a retail experience. So we're kind of like a bigger, kind of more full platformer on live arcade.
Holy hell!
Where did that come from?
It's just different every time. We just
Oh,